Hello everybody and welcome to the Modern Day Woman Show. For today's topic, it's a great one. We are going to be discussing about colorism, why the shade.
I love that title.
Yeah, well done, Chloe.
So there's been many situations in the press and in the media about colorism. One example was Spice. She faked bleached her skin and everyone thought, oh my god, Spice is bleached, but she did it for a reason because she was like, you know, is this how I need to be accepted? Do I need to be a lighter shade to be accepted? There was Vibes Cartel. He's bleached and not gone back, he did it for real. Little Kim.
Rihanna has done it, Beyonce has done it, all of them have done it.
Black China was a couple months ago, she was selling products in Nigeria. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a Nivea campaign in Ghana and it was for visibly fairer skin.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
And I remember like Fuse, ODG, like all the kind of Ghanaian singers, they literally rioted and was like, you need to take this campaign down because our women do not need to be fairer skinned. They are beautiful how they are.
It's very sad, isn't it?
It is sad.
It's sad that people feel not comfortable in their skin.
But
they need to do that.
Look who's doing it. The people who are on our TV, in our magazine, in our ears, like you're hearing
the
it.
entertainment industry is a huge one.
Advocate for it.
It's a shame because you've got young girls and young boys looking at these artists they look up to and thinking, okay, is this acceptable?
And it's like, how are you meant to feel beautiful within your own skin if you're looking up to your idols and stuff, they are literally portraying that this is beautiful and what you are is not beautiful.
That's why I really like that Spice didn't actually do it, because I really think she was going
they
to
really
do
thought
it.
that she did it.
And I'm so pleased she did it.
Out there.
So what is colorism for those who don't know, Chloe?
So colorism is a practice of discrimination by which those of a lighter skin tone are treated more preferably than those of a darker skin tone.
So what is the difference between racism and colorism?
I think racism is kind of discrimination against like particular groups of people, whereas colorism is like discrimination within a race. So it could be like within your family, or like that are, you know, that is a good example that, you know, people look down on you because some are darker, some are lighter. So,
Edith, have you been affected by colorism?
Growing up in school, my friends were fairly lighter than me. You know, used to play the kiss chase game. No one was kiss chasing me. So, you know, everybody liked the light skinned girls. And even though they were my friends and stuff, I think they kind of knew. Like, they would make jokes sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. You're a child at the end of the day, and it did kind of affect me because I thought, well, I'm a girl too. Like,
I think school is like it starts in school.
That's where it starts,
and it makes it starts in school, and it's like your relationships that you form with like males and stuff. You can kind of see the difference.
You get to see,
treat you.
Children reenact what they're taught at home as well.
But I think it's not just at home. I think it's what they see on TV. Like what they're watching.
On TV as well,
and
but
I think
massive
TV plays a
influence is
massive.
your home life as well.
I don't know, because a lot of, if your mum is like black dark skin and you're a child, and like say you're a mixed race boy, for instance, I'm just speaking hypothetically, like you're still gonna have your preference, even though that your mum's probably teaching you a whole different thing. Like what you like is what you like, and what you see on TV as well has an impact. I think TV plays a massive part, and I think entertainment,
I
music,
think siblings too. Like if you got an older brother and that strictly likes, you know, Cassie, you know, your younger brother's gonna follow in that footsteps. You know, he's gonna bring the girlfriend home. He's gonna see that, just think, yeah, she's nice. That's the type of girl.
And I think as well with boys is that they're, like you were saying, is that their mother's kind of like their first love. I think if my son's going to be seeing me as his first love, and then we talk about skin all the time. He always refers to me, he's like, oh yeah, but you're white, and I'm like, you know, all about my tan, come on. I was like, I'm white, and he's like, all right, Mum, you're brown a bit. But then he sees himself more, he can already see, he's nearly 6, he can already see that he's darker like his dad, and he'll go, Jackson's like more like your skin colour. But it's not like, you know, I praise his skin colour all the time, like, you know, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And he feels that. He's never thought he doesn't like his skin. He's like,
Yeah.
you know,
But no, I think
he sees the difference.
Yeah, no, even my sibling though, she's like that. She's full Filipino, and my stepmom's telling me when she came over as well, she's insecure about her skin, because in the Philippines, because it's not even just in the black communities, in other communities too, in the Philippines and the Asian communities, anywhere you're darker skin, especially Philippines, Southeast Asian, they're very brown skin, and I'm very light because of my like Australian heritage. So my little sister looks up to me and she's like, wow, you're so beautiful, you know what I mean? She's always, oh, you're so pretty, you do modelling and da-da-da. And then Philippines, that's what they have on all their screens. This is why my family pressure me to go and do actress in Philippines, because you've got light skin. On the TV screen, that's all you see. Light skin, bleaching products, shiny hair. Boom. Don't need to act, don't need talent, just that.
I think even with like business as well, like I have, obviously in our family as well, we have a range of shades from very light to dark. I'm light, my sister's quite dark, so it ranges. Also, I've got family in Dominica. I've got one cousin that's really light, she got a job in the bank, whereas the others couldn't. So there's still that discrimination within our cultures. I think that, you know, I think it stems back from quite far back in our heritage and our and our
I don't
culture.
know if you guys know ZZ Mills. She's like the presenter, and she's always getting on to about like UK rappers, like in their videos and stuff. You've only got like light skinned girls. What about the dark skinned girls? And do you think like it with the whole colorism thing in the black community especially, are we doing it? Are we affecting our own kind of culture?
100%, yeah.
And it definitely affects women. Women compete enough regardless of our race. When you throw colorism in there as well,
It's a problem.
it's a whole thing. And especially in the entertainment industry, what you see with colorism, there's an underlying misogyny. It's completely, because you can see darker rappers, especially like darker skinned rappers, you know what I mean? They can come through, there's so many of them. Darker skinned rappers, especially rappers and singers for women, they don't get as much airtime
That's
as
what
the other
Spice was
ones.
saying,
Do
wasn't
you
it?
know what I mean? You get
But
photos.
talent is not making
So
her
there's
get
that underlying
out
misogyny
there.
as well.
I think as well it definitely does happen in business. And I remember reading an article, and there was this African girl, and she changed her name on the CV to a more English name because she was putting out her CV and she wasn't getting any response. Then I think she changed her name to like Sarah something, like Sarah Brown, and automatically she started getting so much response from her CV. And I think it's the same with me. Like when when people meet me and they don't know what I look like, they just see my name like Kelly Johnson, so they just think, oh, okay, like I could be anybody.
That's like
and
me as well.
Literally, and then I walk into a meeting room,
And they're like,
and
I didn't expect you.
you can see it in their face. They're like, oh, okay.
I bet you love that though, don't you?
It's annoying now. Like I just think like, and then it's the questions that they say. Your hair, it's so straightened, and it's just it's like,
Wow.
that is like a standard thing that people
In a
do.
business meeting.
In a business meeting.
Why are you going to ask about hair in a
It's
business meeting?
Literally, in the workplace, that's all. And I don't think they're being racist, and I don't think they're understanding.
Yeah, but it's not really,
it's just.
it's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate.
That's not where
It's not
to have
appropriate,
that
but
type
it
of
is,
conversation.
and it will be like, oh, you can, you have your own business. Wow.
Yeah.
If I was Sally from the block and I come in there, you're not going to be like, oh wow, you have it. Like it's the shock on their faces.
It's the same with
because
me.
of
Have
in
you
your
guys-
industry.
But
Have you been in
What can they-
situations where you've been treated differently by people of your own race, but just because of by other women?
Yeah, of course.
So like, what situation have you been in where they're-
So, because I have to manage a lot of people and I look quite young, so and for me it's bad, but it's always the black women that are the worst.
Yeah,
Because
they are.
and I don't know why. Like, and I will be the nicest to them, and in my mind I think, oh my god, like I'm gonna try and ride for you because I understand how hard it's been. But they are the worst.
They're most difficult to work
They're the most
with.
difficult.
And
they
you
will
want to
give you the
help
most.
them.
Literally,
you
and
want to
that's
help them, and it's just so difficult to even, partner together and push forward.
Completely.
They've always got that. Oh, who does she think she is?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she thinks she's nice.
Yeah.
Or
But then you do get the odd ones that are like,
Yeah.
But I think the majority, for me personally, my experiences, especially in business, when it comes to black women, they're the hardest.
So what do you think we can do, as like our generation now to like help change? Like,
I
how
think
do we make a difference?
it stems back. I think people need to look within themselves, because it's their history and their experience that they've had while they're now letting it kind of affect them in work. So I do think it stems from like schools and being treated in a certain way, because black girls in school, we were the last to get chosen.
Literally.
We were, and that's just, I don't know what it's like in school now, but in my day when I was in school, black girls were the last to get chosen. The white girls were the ones that the guys would go to, and the black girls would be like, oh, that's because she gives him head and she gives him money. And it would be like, you know, because she's easy, and then that makes the black girls look like, oh,
but
they're
the
so hard work.
but that's why they like the light skinned ones too, because the light skinned ones, they were easy as well. They were because they were always chosen. So you know they were quite.
But I feel like
easy going.
I feel like in my generation, it was the white girls first.
Really?
Do you not
Even
feel
at
like when you was in
school, it was always the white girls first for me. Even though
the white girls first.
Even though I'm half. Everyone liked the white girls.
No, for me it was the light skins, and then it was the white girls.
Really?
Oh, really?
I
What was
grew
it
up
like
in
for you
white
guys?
Yeah, I lived in a predominantly white area, so it was like skinny white girls.
Yeah, skinny white girls,
No ass, no hips, no breasts, like.
And now the thing has
Really
changed.
skinny.
I'm like,
Because it was that whole Sporty Spice look.
Yeah, it was like, well, it was where it is. It's Hastings. It's still quite like that, and that's that's why I had to get out.
But I think there was still like a front going on. I think there were still relationships with some people going on in the background, but they wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
So they would be with, say, for sake of it, like a lighter skinned person or another person from another European person, say. But I think some of them were still having relationships or seeing dark skinned girls in the background. It happened.
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
But I think it's more of it's like a show, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think when women feel a certain way now at their big age, I think it stems from their process that they've had growing up.
Do you think that because colorism is like a legacy of slavery and colonialism, that people within the black community may be hesitant to talk about it because there's trauma attached to both of them? So it's that trauma, which is why some people are just hesitant.
I feel like,
to talk
I don't know if
about
I would say it's trauma, because slavery was many, many moons ago and we haven't faced it in that aspect. But we're facing it in a different way now.
Colorism is deeply ingrained within our institutions and our structures.
Yeah,
but I think
and it does stem from
stems
slavery.
over. It's not just like the black community. We're talking about, India.
Anyone with
darker
skin.
Just in general. Just in general.
Yes, because darker skin in like the media is not seen as beautiful. It's changing now.
It's trending,
because,
but this is what I'm saying.
But
with
in my
skin
day,
tones and stuff, it's the trend at the moment. But is it really? Are we really making an impact in our communities? Because a lot of the time it's a hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh, black girl. They love black girls on a hashtag, but in real life, like you said, you guys, you feel it.
You do.
Yeah.
But then it's got better, I think, from like our day, from when we was in school.
Yeah.
I think there is more now, like,
Definitely more, yeah.
And like black women are starting to love the skin that they're in.
Yeah, white
as
guys
well.
like black girls a little bit more now. So,
They do. They do.
Okay,
Why do you think lighter skin is always seen as more beautiful? Kimmy, how do you feel? You're sitting amongst women who have been in a colorism situation and you haven't. So is this weird for you?
Oh my God, no.
Okay, because you see it?
I think it's just, I've seen it. I've seen it so clearly as well. It's like someone walking, you've got someone that's amazing and talented, who's a dark-skinned guy, and then someone walks in and he's a lighty and he's been here for 2 weeks and they want to make him the face of the place.
Yeah.
To me, that's just clear, really evidently clear.
Yeah.
What you're saying, yes, colorism for me, and that it hurts me. It really upsets me.
Has your husband faced stuff like that?
Oh, I think he has. Yeah, definitely. He talked about one situation, but I think he's probably been through it.
Yeah.
Many more times.
Yeah.
I remember when I first met him, and he said to me, I ran for the bus once. I know this is like going into a bit of racism, but I ran for the bus once. He was like, "You can't run," and I was like, yes, you can, but his mum always taught him never to run because a black man running means you've done something.
Wow.
And I just like, I remember then seeing him a couple of years later running for a bus. So it's such a little thing.
Yeah.
I saw him run for a bus and I was like, yes, like he's over it.
Yeah.
Like, forget that kind of thing. But
that's really powerful, actually.
Yeah, it was, because it made me feel like, you know, he's taken. Yeah, he doesn't feel like
it's amazing,
that anymore.
like it's so ingrained into like the small little things in your life.
It is. And it's like our experiences, because I remember when me and Charlene was in college, we there was this guy and he was rapping, and this is when I really thought, oh my God, like where there's the whole colour thing. This guy, he was rapping and he was like, yeah, I like light skin but dark skin's better, and me and Charlene were like, yes. And then these girls turned around and looked at us like, basically saying,
fall into this category.
Literally. And I think for both of us, that's when we both realised that, oh, okay, like I thought I was just a black girl.
Yeah.
I didn't know we're segregated just because of our colour tones. Literally.
I actually have like spoke to Carter about it. Like I always talk to him about falling in love and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always say to him like, you know, even though black girls in his class, like she's so beautiful, because I know he loves me and I don't want him to think, oh, maybe because I have that feeling of love that I need to go with someone that looks like my mum. I want him to have like a, you know, find your own person. It doesn't need to be like,
So does he overlook the black girls in his class?
No, I mean he's 5. Like,
but he's still kind of my son.
No,
there was this pretty black girl who liked him in his class, and she's the prettiest by far in the class. And I think he knows it, but he doesn't want to say because everyone else is like, no, Lexi's better and da da da. But I think deep down, he knew, because I'm always like, she's so pretty, and he's like, he'll blush and stuff. And then, you know, he's like to me, oh, he's got a girlfriend. I was like, who's your girlfriend? Excited. Lexi. I said, get your school photo, let me see Lexi. If you see Lexi,
is she dating you?
And I'm thinking, you know, maybe he'll be with someone that looks like his mum. I don't know. Lexi must look like his mum because she doesn't look like me.
Not all light skins are pretty, you know.
That's what I'm saying. But you've seen it with light skinned men.
She was dusty.
But you know, some light skinned men, they walk around like they're God's gift. I'm like, darling, you're really not that good looking.
And it's the light skin one, but it's the light skins ones though. Like they really walk around like, I can get anybody I want, and it's like, but you're not even cute. Like,
and they will make you feel, because I was dating a light skinned guy and he made me feel the lowest. He would be like, he made me feel like,
it's so bad.
You're browning. Like, I like browning. Browning's alright, but lighties though, lighties are the what, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get out of
literally,
it.
do you remember?
Like, bye.
I was always referred to as the lighty. I want that lighty over there.
I was just friends with the Asian.
I was always
friends with the Chinese.
even now I get it all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just Asian.
But now you're with the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Literally. Okay. So Edith, have you been affected by colorism because you work in fashion? Has that had an effect?
Yes, actually. When I used to intern for this company, and all the girls used to sit around the table and book the clothing out, where I always had to be in the showroom cleaning, like making sure everything was in order. And they'll tell me to pack the collection. They're like, no, unpack it. I need these trousers. And I'm like, they're right at the bottom. She's like, pack everything out. I'm like, just switch the box over. Let's take it. No. Just take it. And I'm just like, wow, like really?
Wow.
That is crazy. But even in fashion in general, with the models and that whole story of, you know, we need to see a more versatile, you know, race. Like, it's just too much of the same thing. You know, like one Naomi Campbell. Like, when are we going to have some more Naomi Campbell?
Do you feel like there's just a token one, but there's only space for one? They only allow one. And it's like one at a time.
But then you always see that in shows. Like, if there's like a predominantly white show, you always see like
one black person.
But
I think it's a bit different now. I think if they're doing like a mixed race, black, white, even like adverts that I see, like it's a light skin or a dark skin like with red lipstick, and she just looks beautiful. It's nice for kids, and especially I always pay attention to these adverts because kids look at these things.
Of course,
like, oh,
so
Mom, look at that girl on the thing. Or now on TV adverts, the family's like maybe a black dad, white mom, mixed kids.
Exactly.
I like that. It's not just predominantly just one race.
So we do need to see it a bit more.
With celebrities that speak out about it, about colorism, about racism, like Zendaya, I know she speaks out about it a lot. She will get a lot of columns and media coverage for that, but people like maybe like Keke Palmer, who are like fighting and just as talented, won't book as many. So even when people fighting the cause for it, even still, it's the lighter ones coming through.
It's true.
Are given the bigger platforms to speak out about it.
How do we break this?
You gotta break it within yourself first.
You just gotta embrace each other. You have to start embracing each other. Stop trying to, I'm light skinned, so I'm gonna go further than you. You can't do that because it festers and then it will never ever stop. So you just gotta be confident within yourself, be confident within your sisters, be confident, like let's say we can all come together and we can be one.
Don't rely on the social media.
It starts with yourself, and it's that saying, be the change that you want to see in the world.
And it starts with putting together shows like this that are diverse and putting it on to entertainment.
So we're going to do the audience questions now. First one is from Sophia's Life's Lyrics. Would you say that colorism happens inside the black community, or is it something that happens outside? Definitely something that happens outside as well as the black community. It's in all communities, especially anyone who has darker skin tone. Definitely.
Great. Oh God. Curly hair queen. I am a mixed girl with a black mum, so I love black women. However, growing up, I have always received hate from black girls and now women who say things like, I think I'm too nice, blah, blah, blah. And for that, they do to me comes across like angry, hateful black women.
I think it's really good to see her perspective, and I think it's a point.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely.
Because I think light-skinned girls are always been forefront. It doesn't matter whatever light-skinned girl it's going to be, you're always going to get that. You know, you think you're too nice, like I said, like, you know, I think
But can we paint them all with the same brush?
No, we can't.
But I think it's the issue from black girls as well, though, isn't it? Because they've got their own issue. They're putting it onto her maybe because they haven't been chosen or whatever, so...
And that's not right.
Because they're the most underappreciated as well. They feel it the most, which is why I can understand why they'd be a bit more, you're too nice.
Wow. I mean, and her well, I don't know. Her mum is black, but that's just how some girls are. They're probably jealous
just
of
because
her.
like a light-skinned girl's loving herself, it shouldn't really affect like a black woman's.
Because that then boils down to that's hating.
It's just like
or you're jealous.
You're jealous.
I think like, you know, you're always
if you
going to
put
get
that
hate.
energy into something else, like and support one another, we can just.
I think you've got to also look at around you. Like she's got to look up to her mum and say she's a strong, confident black woman who doesn't look down on her. So it's just like. It's just people in society, whether you're black, white, or whatever. People just have issues, don't they? So she can't. It's hard to like pigeonhole certain people to say, oh, this group of black girls, because not everyone is the same. We're not all the same. We won't have the same.
Completely.
So I think it's.
And I think
just,
like teaching our kids as well how to teach. Like maybe with her mum, it's like teaching her how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this was anonymous. I am a dark-skinned black girl and I hate my colour. Boys are not attracted to me as I'm dark with not great hair. Friends say I should bleach, but I'm scared.
Oh my God, no.
Put down
She needs to, I think, go back.
Switch up your friends.
I don't think that.
I think
she's
her friends need to bleach.
Yeah.
Nah, honey, you need need to get a new circle.
She
You
does.
need to get a new circle. Nah.
I think she needs to find out about her own heritage.
Yeah.
And look back and be confident in your
Yeah.
ways and who you are.
Or maybe a group of her, well, maybe all of her friends are light skinned and white.
Yeah.
You need to
Bleaching.
be
Change
around,
it.
you know, black people
Yeah.
or
Change
darker
your
skin
feeds,
tones.
change
So you guys
what you're
can
doing.
change
Yeah.
your
It's
friends.
the fact
Yeah.
that it's not even just like being around dark people, it's the attitude towards it. She can be friends with light skinned people as long as you're appreciating each other. But when your friends are telling you to bleach your skin, honey, you're around
But that's
people
why-
that don't even love their own skin. So how are you gonna love your skin if you're around people like that? You need to be around people who love themselves and love you and appreciate your beauty. They appreciate their beauty.
Telling you not to bleach your skin.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So sad.
Your friends should be telling you how beautiful you are in your own skin tone, not telling you to like change yourself.
I think Charlene said, like, go back and find out who you are. You
Yeah.
know, you are a queen. You do
beautiful,
not
like that
literally.
skin.
You do not need
That
to
skin
be
tone?
bleaching.
And I
And
think
I love
and
it.
melanin.
I live when you, and I like it when you're like, you know, dark, that dark skin. And you know when you don't even need a highlighter. You just like,
your skin. You know when you moisturize it as well.
oh my gosh.
Start having people like Kelly Rowland on your feed, and what's the tennis player? Serena
Lupita.
Williams.
Lupita.
What's the
Those
model
are
that's really
beautiful.
dark and got really like short hair? She was in Black Panther.
Yeah, Lupita.
Yes, oh, yes,
Lupita,
yeah.
Like,
Lupita.
start having people like that
Gorgeous.
on your feed.
Absolutely
So you start
beautiful.
loving yourself because
100%.
bleach is not the answer.
And look at your family. There must be beautiful
No,
people
and if
in
you-
your family.
And
Like
if you bleach your skin, what else you then gonna do? You're gonna find something that you're also unhappy with.
Bleaching is dangerous as
yeah.
well. Why are we
It's
still letting
just
these products
if
make it?
Literally, and you got to think as well. Like, there's people that sit out in the sun trying to be your colour.
Try to be your colour.
Yeah,
Stop
and
it, like,
tanning
seriously.
is dangerous too.
Yeah.
So bleaching and tanning they're
Just-
both dangerous in the long run.
Completely.
Yeah.
Cool. That one was sad.
Yeah.
I did message her after anyway.
Rach_V_. What can we do as a community to get rid of colorism?
I think we kind of answered this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did earlier.
Starts with yourself first.
Yeah. And embracing each other.
Embracing yourself and appreciating the people that are around in your circle as well.
totally.
Don't rely on social media.
No.
Thank you very much, guys. This one is from Adam. I think people bang on too much about race. Yes, bad things happened to black people many years ago, but now a white man like me cannot apply for a job at the BBC. Do you not think it's time to get over it?
Oh.
What's it got to do
With the
applying
BBC. I
for a
was
job
just
at the
about to say
BBC?
that. A white man like you can't apply for the BBC. What's
that
that
got to
have
do with
to
it?
do with anything?
Because-
I think you want to reiterate your question, darling,
listen.
before you...
I think let's break it down. He talks on about black people, so I guess colorism is about all races, isn't it?
It is. And I guess because I had this conversation with this person after he wrote it, and when I had it, I get what he's saying, because there's so much now on people from a diverse community applying for jobs now. It's like a massive thing. So for someone that's white
great.
like him, it is great, but for a white guy now, their application might not be looked over as much as someone from the
Because
same
the
community.
company's trying to be
because
more
they're trying to
diverse.
be more diverse.
But
Especially,
What's wrong with that?
I don't think there's
I'm
any-
just waiting. Let her finish, please. Let her finish,
I
because
don't
this
think
is annoying me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what they're doing. But for someone else who may want a job like this guy, who thinks, oh my God, my application is not going to be at the forefront because I am white, you have to consider.
I think
you're used to
Adam
work
needs to have a
privilege.
conversation with the people at the BBC, because for many years now, the BBC have not
Of course.
had a diverse, I guess, intake. So if they'd done that over a course of time, not picking someone because they're black or Asian or whatever, but if they had picked people with good skills over that time, they wouldn't have, the BBC wouldn't be predominantly white.
Yeah.
But why has he just said it like, I'm a
Get
white
over
guy?
it.
No, but he's saying that I'm a white guy and I can't get a job at the BBC.
He's obviously feeling like
Like,
that,
are
isn't
you
he?
serious? Like,
But I think-
I don't really... get what you're trying to say.
But I
here.
think there might be a lot of
no, Kelly.
No, just listen. I think we can't just be one-sided. We have to look at.
We're
other
not
people.
being
No,
one-sided.
we are a little bit.
No,
we
we're
have
not.
To, listen, though, we have to.
Because what him being at the BBC and us
don't do
getting
the whole angry black woman thing.
No, I'm not
Don't
doing
do it.
No. I'm trying to understand where this question is two different scales of what this guy is trying to explain, or maybe it's written down in a way that I don't understand.
He's irked you a
fully
little bit.
understand it.
He's irked you a little bit.
I don't quite understand.
I don't understand it. If you're not getting a job at the BBC and we need to get over it, what in correlation does that?
I think it's two different kind of.
He's obviously feeling a certain way.
He's like, for white people, it's like for them. Like the whole colour thing is such a thing now. Maybe it's like for them, it's like, all right, come on, guys. Like
it's like a buzzword.
It is.
Yeah.
But did someone?
And they can't say certain things. Like anything. Like for instance, there was a footballer who was bantering with his friend, and they always banter about stuff. And he put the monkey symbol in the Twitter, and he is now being suspended, and he's got to go to trial with the FA and stuff. Like for someone like him, it's like I didn't even see colour. Like it's just, but it's such a like massive thing now. You can't say anything. You're almost walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying,
But
don't
then
be
that's-
so.
That's in everything though, then, isn't it?
Yeah, but for someone who it didn't mean anything, he just put that monkey.
I don't like how he worded it.
I don't like this question. Yeah,
Maybe
it's not.
that's what
It's
it
not.
is.
No,
It
because it
doesn't
doesn't
make
make any
sense
sense
to
to me. Like the
Why
BBC, you can't get a job because you're a white man. Did the BBC tell you this? Oh, you're a white man, so we're not going to give you the job. No, they never said that.
But you're feeling threatened now because you have less
saying
privilege.
that we need to get over it. Get over what?
I get over
it's
what,
becoming
Adam's
diverse
perspective,
now.
I think a black person could have written this maybe
No.
5 years ago. No,
That
from the other
question,
way around
void.
to say, I'm
Yeah,
a
I
black
don't
person, I
understand.
tried to get a job
Yeah.
at the BBC.
Yeah.
Why can't it happen? Because
Yeah.
of their policies or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess it's...
We have.
Yeah, but he
Times
put
are
it down to
changing.
me because he's white. But how
it is
do
because
they
he's
know?
white.
So the BBC told him that.
No, I don't think the big. So what it is when you're recruiting now, they're looking for more BAME diverse applicants, and
Okay.
they say that on like that's that, and it's the thing now.
It is,
Everyone
yeah.
is looking for.
It's
diverse.
always in the disclosure, like we're like.
Yeah, it is.
Diversity
so
is
he's
always in
probably
the
like
contract.
everything he may be applying for has that kind of stigma over it. So he's kind of, oh my god, like.
But do you think he was just used to having more opportunities
Yeah.
because of his race, and now that everything's so diverse, he's like, oh my god,
Maybe
there's less
Adam
opportunities.
needs to-
Maybe that is the case.
Maybe it's his skill set. Might not be down to his colour. You know, I think...
Well, we don't know where we're
that's
going
what
with this
you're
question.
suggesting,
Skill
aren't
set
you,
or you're
Edith?
white? Which one is it? You got the skill set? Which one is it? Because I don't know where we're going with this question.
But I think we've got to be
Maybe
so
just redo your
careful
CV.
with the whole colorism and racism thing because
Yeah,
at the end
I
of the
don't
day,
understand
I
what
wouldn't
he's
hire
saying.
Kimmy, or I wouldn't, like, say if you both came for a job, I don't want to feel that I need to hire you because you're black. Like, it should be because you've
Your
got the
skill
best
set.
skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's such a...
Maybe it's something he's caught up in,
Yeah.
which he's just taken personally because he feels that this is just such a common thing at the moment.
I think,
in
but
his
then I
words.
do feel like I haven't won jobs. I know it's because of my colour and because of what I look like. I know that happens, and it does happen.
So
Even
maybe
though-
he's feeling the same thing.
Yeah, but that's why I kind of when he said it, I kind of understood, and I thought, okay, but not that I agree.
Isn't it about time?
Do you think we're less sympathetic towards it because
I just think the whole
white
colour
people
thing.
have had that privilege? So when they complain about it now, it's like, well, yeah,
And
I've
if
had
it's
the
not-
opportunity.
but then you can really break it down. If it's not your colour, it's your sex. If it's not your sex, it's because you're
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
you know.
always something.
There's always gonna be something.
But
Maybe
for me,
it's
it's
easier
like,
than-
I just wish the whole colorism thing was just non-existent. I find it annoying. I find it.
If you're good
But
for
I
the
think-
job, you're good for the job.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're white, black,
Yeah.
green, yellow, or pink.
Or purple, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
I think it's down to like organisations like the BBC it should be something that they should have set in stone years ago.
Yeah,
It's not an add-on, you know?
yeah,
And that's the problem.
yeah.
But would
Isn't
they
it?
be where they are now if they did that?
Maybe not. Who knows?
Well, it was just like, what is it? Vogue magazine, now that Edward is the editor. When they took a picture of the last editor and the team, everybody was white. There was no versatility. There was no, so now that he's come in and like he's got it's just different. It's nice to know that everyone else is creative, everyone else can have a chance, everyone else is, we're all human at the end of the day. We got the same bones, blood, everything runs the same. So colour shouldn't really, it shouldn't matter, honestly, it should not matter.
It should be praised.
Yeah.
So in regards to today's topic, I think it's important, as I said before, to be the change that you want to see in the world. So in regards to colorism, I think it's so important for us to love the skin that we're in first, appreciate our own heritage and our cultures, and then appreciating and embracing other people's cultures too. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe on our social media at TMDW Show.